Good morning, everybody. Let's start volume 4 of Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. Now, this is funny because I went to the library yesterday and picked up a whole heap of books, and this was one of the books I picked up and thought I might like to do my initial in a monogram, and lo and behold, both videos by Sarah and Rachel were released, and that is exactly what we're doing. Sometimes that makes me laugh when that happens, so I just thought I'd have a little share of this book. So it's called The Illuminated Alphabet. It's calligraphy, but that doesn't matter. We can use some of this. I really would like to find something. I remember now that I actually put my name on the front of my apron when I was in, well, year 10, so about I guess 14 years old, and I did it, and it was flourished with all little flowers and leaves, and so I actually realised that that was my first bit of embroidery that I ever did in my entire life. Alright, so this has got a lot more mixed media stuff at the start, inks and gold leaf and stuff. That's not what I want. I want to look at the actual different alphabets. So this one's a Celtic or Celtic, depends where you come from. I've always said Celtic. Script, Celtic script. And also, if you're going to do this, it shows the direction of the pen nib, but not appropriate. Not appropriate for what we're doing at the moment. I'm considering that it might be nice to hand paint one of these. However, this is a stitchery book. They're pretty fancy, and I like my background is English, of course, so Celtic sort of works for me in terms of a treasure from my past. Well, my mum was born in Scotland. So these are very elaborate, and I think that that's okay if it's painting. I might need to simplify it a little bit. Oh, that's just beautiful. It's a lovely writing. I wouldn't mind my name like that in those letters. So I think for this one I'm going to have to do a little bit of pause and come back, because I'm going to have to draw up, make the design. So this is a different alphabet. Yeah, just beautiful. Look at that. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? I'm not sure how it will transfer to embroidery. Right, so there's a whole heap of different alphabets. Let's just have a look, and if you see anything Carolingian minuscule, if you see any, you can probably search that alphabet and possibly even type up on the computer something in that. I like this with the like swans, or what it says entwined beasts is what it says, but it looks like birds, and they've got their necks. They're all joined. That's nice, isn't it? Alpha lily. Message to my Valentine, and there's a V. That's cute. Don't know if I'll be doing that. A lot of religious iconography around, you know, these. It's like a little angel with a harp. Well, a saint playing a harp, a person playing a harp. Got a crown on, who knows? Well, maybe I'm just making it up. Anyway, that's beautiful, the S. Oh, Lombardic. That's a D, not an O. Lombardic. So it's a bit more gothic. That's so nice. Maybe I'm hoping, here's a C. This might actually work. So I've decided, I haven't decided on my background still for this. I've cut this bit out, and I'm thinking a C will go nicely somewhere in here with these around. And so I've decided that everything's going to be on bits, you know, so each prompt will have its own little piece of material with the prompt on it, and then somehow I'm going to put them together at the end. I'm not quite sure yet. There's so many different ideas, and I'm not much for hanging up a lot of embroidery around the house, so I do actually prefer the book form. Books are easy to sort of put on a bookshelf and to store. If you are enjoying the start of this journal of stitchery, that's funny, it looks like an eye, you know, cross section of an eye with the iris here and the eyeball. All right, so I'm a little bit inspired to start this one. Renaissance. I like these ones too, where there's a square, or, you know, it looks like a doily with the letter in it. It's very, very intricate when it's all coloured in. Oh, I like a good cursive. Humanistic cursive indeed. All right, I am inspired. I'm not settled on an idea yet. Either way, hopefully you're getting some inspiration by this, with this book. So I'm looking at these typefaces and I'm thinking, you know, they're not very scrolly. They're actually quite plain, because it's looking like in the old style of how they did their, let's look at the finished. Okay, so the letters are not over the top. It's whether you've got flowers and leaves and stuff coming all over it. I really like that. You know, that would fit in here with it this way. Love that. See, I don't, because I'm Christina, not Chris, not Tina, I think it's a bit too long, so I can't do my full name. Someone was calling me Chris for a while on Instagram. I had to have words to him. I said, I like to be my full self, not a shortened version. Anyway, I thought he was being very familiar when he was calling me Chris, as if he knew me really well, and I don't know him from a bar of soap. This is interesting, the scorpion on the letter A. I think a lot of this older Monogram too featured gold. There was a bit of gold in the, especially in the religious books. Oh, I see. This is an astrology type of one. Okay. I don't need to do that, I don't think. Yeah, C for Cancer, the crab. That would be me. That's the, I'm my birthday's coming up. I'm in the Cancerian month. C in a crab, but no, I don't like that so much. There's another C. That's very intricate. C for cat. Alright, so I think I've settled that I really like either this one or this one. This would work with a C rather than a G. So I think I'm going to photocopy. I like this one because it's got a bit more, like it's a bit more colour in it, isn't it? A bit nicer with the threads, although you could add flowers to this. I do like this scrolly bit though. The purple flowers, a little, like it's very flowy. It's like the wind is sweeping the leaves and the flowers around with the name. All right, let me go off and have a play and come back. Alright, so I've decided to go with this one, and what I've done is scanned it in from the book and then printed it out and then looked at how to edit the letters so that it's more like my initials. Now I am CEJH, so I'm thinking I'm just going to I like the J, and change the B to an E and the G to a C. So I've already started that. So I'm going to get the line. You won't be able to see through what I'm doing here. Just going to get the spine line for the E to start me off, and the J basically can stay the same. It's quite long. I know you can't see under what I'm doing here. Comes down quite a bit. So the E has got a little foot like that. It's got a little sort of line across here. Thin with a little foot. And this middle bit has got a little foot. So that's how it'll be. Maybe the C. I'm going to edit now. See, it's not too prominent compared to the E and the J. All right, let's move on. I'll probably use the method of getting the carbon paper to get that, or I'll put it up on a wall. But just for now, I just want to see if I can get the CEJ on, and then I can get started. All right, so something else we used to do in printing, because I know some of these ideas are coming back to me. Double white that by doing that. We often used to do this. It's like a little flippy thing to have a look how it's sitting. If you can't see through very well, so I need to know that my bottom of my J is not going to come off here, and I know I want that there. So that's actually where the J's ending. This is where the C is starting. So I might still want to move this over a little bit. So imagining this pattern as sort of like, I might even cut that bit off. Trying to get the E in the middle of this is what I think I'll aim for. Okay, that's good. There's no sticky tape, so washi tape it is. Just going to stick it down. So this will give me the position for the letters anyway, not necessarily for the leaves and flowers, but I'm just going to get it started. Now I can put this up on a window. I'm going to do it this way. Have a look. Or maybe not. No, I can't. I can't see a thing. I'll be back. Okay, just finishing it off. Now it doesn't matter too much if I've got it really thick and chunky, because this was the heat pen, so friction pen, so Oh no, it's not. I've used the wrong pen. I thought it was my black one of my friction pens, and it was actually a gel pen. What can I say? Oh, what a duffer. Anyway, that started, and I was thinking about this, but now I'm thinking I've made it. I have to use a dark colour, I think, now. And I have to go outside the lines so that it's covered. Oh, look, it was right next to it. That's annoying. Blue's not the colour I'm using. I am doing sort of antiques and yellows. It's in my bag. So I'm not sure what this is. It's like a wool, but it's not a floss that you pull apart. Let's see what we can do. Start, and if it doesn't work, that's a bit long. It's got a nice big eye. Yeah, if it doesn't work, I'll cut another bit of this tablecloth. There's still a little bit left. And I will use the friction pen. Oh my goodness, can't believe I did that. So I'm going to have to make sure everything is on the outside of that line. I think it will cover it pretty well. Well, I'll definitely use my friction pen for the flowers and leaves around. So I think I'm going to do the letters all in this yellow. And then the colour will come with the flowers and the leaves. All right, so traditional satin stitch, I should be going across and in, and then coming up on the same side and going back. I mean, that's how you're supposed to do it. And now I'm going to go round again. I think you don't go round because it pulls it. It's too easy to pull it tight. No, it's very annoying that I was being really a bit rough because I was thinking easily I could, you know, get rid of that pen mark. There was a little gap there, filling it in. Live and learn. My treasure map will be full of me being me. Technically this should be a thinner line across here if you're going for a proper cursive. Anyway, you get my idea. So it'll be quite chunky and raised, which will be nice, and I'll probably do these in quite fine little starbursts, maybe 1 or 2 floss thread. All right, well, we've got started. That's a good thing, isn't it? I will continue this during the week and come back next week for a bit more. All right, have a good week. Bye for now.